Welcome to the Conference Championship edition of my UFL Breakout series, where this week's breakout player is DC Defenders running back Deon Jackson. His 110-yard, 2-touchdown performance guided the Defenders to their first ever XFL championship, and now they're headed to the UFL championship to take on the Michigan Panthers. So let's take a look back at his career to see what got him to this breakout performance, and then see where he could be headed next. Jackson was a 3-star recruit out of Pace Academy in Atlanta, Georgia in the class of 2017 with a number of D1 offers including Duke, Boston College, App State, and Colorado State, eventually committing to the Blue Devils on July 29, 2016. He appeared in 11 games his freshman year but only amassed 32 rushing attempts for 97 yards. The amount he was able to play in that season was still a good sign for things to come though, and he seemed to be on the right track after the 2018 season. He rushed for 847 yards and 7 touchdowns in that sophomore year, seeming like a bona fide RB1 for Duke moving forward. His performance didn't continue to see the growth he would have liked, however, as he only rushed for 641 and 682 yards in his junior and senior seasons respectively. He went undrafted in the 2021 NFL Draft as a result, but was still able to sign with the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent. In 2021, he primarily served as a member of the practice squad, but 2022 showed his first flashes of stardom at the highest level. With injuries to Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines, Jackson made his first NFL start against the Jacksonville Jaguars. In that game, he rushed for 42 yards and a touchdown while also hauling in 10 receptions for an additional 79 yards. As those other two backs got healthy, he unfortunately saw his role decreased again. He was eventually released by the team in September of 2023, leading to a roller coaster journey of a season from there. He was signed by the Cleveland Browns after his release, where he remained until the end of October when he was waived once again. He signed with the New York Giants this time, where he spent the rest of the season and appeared in one game, but he was released before the end of training camp in 2024. His final and most recent NFL stop was with the New York Jets, where he spent the start of the preseason. Unfortunately, he didn't make the final roster, which led him to the UFL. He signed with the DC Defenders in December of 2024, and despite the large majority of predictions stating that he would lose the RB1 competition to a returning Abram Smith, he claimed this role and has done well with it since. Prior to his XFL championship performance, his best game this year came in Week 8 against the Arlington Renegades, where he tallied 89 yards and a touchdown on the ground, along with a 27-yard reception through the air. DC has an incredibly tough test ahead of them in the UFL championship against Offensive Player of the Year Bryce Perkins and the Michigan Panthers, so if they're going to compete, they'll need to establish the run game and wear down their defense. That responsibility will fall on the shoulders of Jackson, but he's now shown he has everything it takes to do that with his performance this past week. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and just a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button. According to YouTube, over 97% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you like this series and want to keep up with it, or want to see any of the upcoming football content I have coming out, it would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I will see you all next week for the next UFL Breakout player. Take care.